What's going on, everybody? A&S Quick Keys here. We got a 2019 Toyota Corolla, all keys lost. Got the new key cut. We're going to do the programming. As you know, we're in 2025, and Autel no longer does Toyota. So you have to go to another source of a programmer to do Toyota, all keys lost. This is the OBD Star Keymaster. It's a very inexpensive programmer. It's good for all your basic vehicles, but mainly also good for these Toyotas that Autel can't do anymore. Go down to Toyota. Toyota Lexus. And when you're doing keys, you really can't just rely on just one programmer. You have to have multiple ones. I wouldn't have multiple cheap ones. I would have a wide variety of cheap ones and good ones. This is gonna be, I'm not sure if this is an H chip or a G chip. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be an H-chip Corolla. Go down to H. From USA. And I do have the ignition on. And we are doing all keys lost, so we need a reset. This is the function that Autel lost. It can no longer reset the immobilizer. Switch ignition off. Switch it on. Enter. And what we want, it says switch ignition off and remove key. What we are wanting to see is that light solid. That is a good sign. So we remove the key and we'll hit enter. And it's just going to configure the system. Switch ignition on. Hit enter. And we're going to switch it off. Remove key. Hit enter. And then we're going to stick the key in. Turn the key on. You'll see that light flash. Turn it off. Remove it. Do it again. We'll see it flash. And then what you're going to want to do, stick it in, and you're going to flip it at least 10 times fast. And there you go. Your light is off. And the car fires up. I think this one is out of gas, which it is. But the car started. Theft light is flashing. I'm going to stick the key in. No theft light. So we are good to go. Let me go ahead and program the remote. Okay, so we're going to back out, and then we're going to go to remote. And this is the only problem with the older programmers. It doesn't automatically choose the type. You have to figure out which one it is. Usually you can just go to each individual one until it actually communicates with the vehicle. But this one I know is type 2. Sometimes you can go onto Google or AI will tell you what type of vehicle it is. We're going to program remote, switch ignition on. And on Toyotas and Lexus, it's always going to ask you to make sure the driver's door is open, which ours is open. Hit enter. And as long as it goes through after communicating, then we know we're on the correct type. And it did. So it's telling us to hold lock and unlock at the same time, which I'll try to do with one hand. And then lock. And what you're trying to listen to is for a beep. And I can't do it on the ignition, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the key out. But I'm going to hold it. And pretty much just keep doing it until you hear that beep. And then we'll just hit enter. And another bad thing with these programmers, the older ones, is no matter if the remote or the key programs or not, it's always going to say program success. But as long as you see that theft light is out and the remote is physically working, then you know what you did is right. But this customer is good to go. They got a good key. I'm not sure if it'll start because it has no gas. It does. I know they've been trying to start this thing all day. But yeah, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. A&S Quick Keys.